We'll begin by invoking God, who is most compassionate and the ever merciful. Recently, we had a conversation with a Christian apologist named Avery, better known as Godlogic. And this conversation has been shared far and wide. And again, it's been maybe 2 weeks or perhaps 3 weeks that we had this conversation, and that now I'm getting a chance to share some reflections on that conversation. So first, I want to say about Avery, aka Godlogic, is that I found him very easy to talk to. He was respectful, and it seemed as if he was paying attention to what I was saying. Our conversation lasted over 2 hours and covered two broad issues. First issue is the issue of Scripture, and the second issue is the person of Jesus, the person of Jesus Christ, alayhi salam, peace be upon him. And I can't speak for him, but my sense was that he enjoyed the conversation. And we even had a brief discussion before what was shared online, and we had some discussion after the fact, and he even helped me. We even hugged. So I think that we both enjoyed the conversation. Now, I've seen online that people have applied the label debate to this, and it really doesn't matter to me which label is applied. But what I want to share is that my sincere hope, my sincere desire is that that particular engagement, that it generates thought, reflection, and research, not only for Avery, but really for anyone who comes across this particular conversation. I would also like to take the opportunity to say that religious faith should be based upon reasonable and rational foundations. Now, what happens is that religious beliefs, they become an identity, which translates into emotional attachments, family tradition, cultural tradition, and so forth. So because of these realities, religion is a very deep, it is a very sensitive topic. And on a personal level, I can say with full conviction that I believe in Islam, that Islam is based upon strong, solid, reasonable, and rational arguments. And I've done enough research into the teachings and history and such of the other faithful traditions in order to stand by this particular assertion. In other words, I'm convinced that what I'm sharing with you is correct. And I invite everybody to accept the foundational principle of this religion. And that principle or that premise is summarized in the statement that there is no God but the one God. And this God has sent forth messengers and prophets, including the Prophet Muhammad. May peace be upon all of the prophets. So yes, I do believe in da'wah. I consider myself a da'i. I want to invite people to this religion. I do. And I have been involved for many years in inviting people to become Muslim, inviting people to the religion of Islam. I have been involved in that for a very long time. However, I do not believe in disrespectful behavior, in arguing, and yelling. I don't believe in this kind of way of bringing forth religion or teaching religion. Actually, on a personal level, I have gone past the point of wanting to argue with people about religion. I simply engage in dialogue, in conversation, in answering questions. That's it. I believe that this is the best way to convey the religious truths. And if a person agrees, praise be to Allah. If they don't agree, this is ultimately upon that person. I am not responsible for another person's beliefs, for another person's actions. The Quran teaches that we are responsible for ourselves. It says, "Lana a'maluna wa lakum a'malukum." That this is a statement that's supposed to be said, that for us is our actions, and for you is your actions. So we are each responsible for our own actions. We're each responsible for the premises upon which our actions are based. And I would also like to say that I wish all human beings, all good human beings, I wish them the best. I wish them guidance and prosperity. Thank you.